Hello everybody, Jaxxsin here. So I know it's been news for a minute, but I just wanted to talk about it and throw my 2 cents into the fucking public arena about these microtransactions that Bungie's introducing. You know, this Tess Everett, or whatever the fuck her name was, the bitch in the tower that was fucking pointless, just as pointless as pretty much everyone in the fucking tower was at day one. You know what I mean? No one had a fucking purpose except for the Cryptarch, and his only purpose was to fuck you in the ass. Anyway, so the reason that they're doing this, obviously they want more money. I mean, like, I can't see that they haven't reached what their projections were. Like, that seems fucking crazy to me, that if you think that they actually need the money, like, in order to develop new content for free updates and fucking blah blah fucking blah. You're fucking stoned as shit, guys, if you think fucking Bungie and Activision are giving fuck all away for free. I mean, fuck, they cut their game in half at fucking before release. They cut the game so much that they probably told the story writer that he had to completely rewrite the fucking story in order to have it make sense for the way they were going to divvy out the fucking content of the original game. So what did he do? He quit. He fucking quit. He's like, fuck you, man, I already wrote you a fucking story, and it's not good enough for you? I'm not going to go through that trying to make that. I mean, I remember this. No bullshit. This is a fucking absolute fact. I remember that fucking few days after I fucking was finally activated my account on Bungie.net, they actually had a help wanted sign on their website for story writers. Because this company is so uncreative that they couldn't even figure out a way to properly write a fucking story, right? To fucking cover their asses with this cut content bullshit. That's why everyone's like, there's no story, there's no story. It's because the story was cut out of the fucking game, dude, along with half the content. If you're fucking saying that it's not, you're fucking stupid ass bitch, dude. If you don't fucking believe, you're fucking this is the equivalent of what Destiny did, right? This is the equivalent of what they did. Say there's a sexy ass girl, man, and you find out she's a lady of the night, and she will fuck you for, like $150. She's gonna fucking get down and dirty with you, alright? It's gonna take a year though, your first few visits, all she's gonna do is kind of nibble on your ear a little bit, tickle your fucking neck a little bit, you love that shit. She's gonna maybe twist your nipples, maybe play with your balls in her hand, just cup them and wiggle them around, but she's not gonna do the deed. You're not gonna bust nut for a year. Okay, you're not gonna finally bust nut for a year till after you fucking spend a certain amount of money, right? What you find out is a year later is when she's finally open for business to do the down and dirty. You find out that your homeboy fucking went in there, gave her fucking half the money you gave her, and she fucked him right away. There was no romancing involved. There was no fucking, like, oh my god, fucking dealing with just the dumbest conversations. That's what it would be equivalent to, is just listen to a woman fucking talk about her fucking problems. That was what year one Destiny was, man. It was more, it'd be more interesting to listen to a woman. And then after that, you find out that they're like, oh, by the way, she's like, oh, by the way, if you give me fucking, 15 extra bucks here and there, I'm gonna give you a kiss. And you don't want to pay it. You don't want to pay for the kiss, because who gives a shit about the kiss, right? Who cares? But you know what? The new guy who just fucked her for 60 bucks, he's gonna be more willing to pay for the kiss because he paid half of what you paid to fucking hit that, right? So that's what these microtransactions are doing, and they fucking know it. That's why they weren't there from the beginning. They were fucking there from the beginning. They were fucking there from the beginning. I guarantee it, along with all of the shit that they've released. If you don't think it was, then you're fooling yourself. Go check out B. Dobbins for the win. Go check it out, man. He calls this shit. He calls the fuck... I mean, he's talking about the Reef a year before it fucking drops, man. Almost a year before it fucking drops. He's talking about the Reef, right? How does he know about the Reef? Because players were able to get in there. And also, by Bungie's own fucking developers' videos. They had their own videos, their own people out there promoting this fucking game, right? And they were showing people content that was locked off. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be, Bungie? Because this was at the point where I think they still fucking felt like confident enough that all this was going to be released in the original game. They were like, this is all going to be in the game. This is before they decided to cut it. Activision decided to cut it. And we clearly know this happened at least, very shortly. I'd say it's the last year. I'd say the last year, before it came out, this is when it was ultimately just slaughtered into the fucking travesty that it was day one fucking Destiny. That's when it happened. Alright? Now these microtransactions, no one who played day one Destiny is gonna buy them. If you do, you're a fucking chump, bro. Just fucking mail them a letter, dude. Pay some fucking tithing to them. You know, like this Sunday, what I want you to do is I want you to forego meals. And then I want you to send all of your fucking money that you would have spent on food. I want you to just go ahead and send that to Bungie. Because you're fucking stupid enough to do that if you're buying these fucking in-game emotes. If you're spending money on these microtransactions, you're a day one player, you're in this motherfucking cocksucking game, $150 plus, you're giving them more money, you're a chump, and I'm not even fucking talking to you. This isn't for you. This is for the people who just started Destiny. I want to warn them. This is not going to be something that's going to go away. This isn't something that they're going to be apologizing for. They're not going to give you free content. And if they do, it's going to be worthless, recycled bullshit. Just more bullshit that you can fucking grind. That kind of bullshit. So if you enjoy grinding and doing the same goddamn thing over and over again, then fucking feel free to keep playing that game. But don't ever for a second fool yourself into thinking that Bungie gives a fuck about you and is going to give you content for free. Because that is bullshit, dude. Alright, you want that kind of treatment, you don't go to a fucking company that's too big to fail. That's, you know, that's a huge fucking, you know, phrase from way back when we were in that bank crisis, right? Too big to fail. We got to give them money. We got to bail them out. Too big to fail. That's what happens to these companies, man. They hire a ton of people. They hire more people. They hire more people. It's like fucking Blizzard. Perfect example, Blizzard. What is their, like, newest games, right? You got Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, you know, fucking Hearthstone. What are these games? They're just clones of fucking games that are already popular. Because Blizzard knows the simple truth of one thing. They know that they are too big to fail now. They've grown to the point now where if they lose any money from that fucking, you know, from World of Warcraft or anything like that, if they fucking say they make a new game, say they try something experimental and they actually come out with something original, like, I don't know, Blizzard always has in the past, until recent history. Blizzard always was original, dude. There wasn't shit that was fucking like Blizzard's fucking games. Not fucking anything, dude. I guess World of Warcraft copied EverQuest. Sorry, my bad. So maybe that was the beginning of the downfall. But either way, if you look at it, they're too big to fail. They can't stop making money. And Bungie's no different now. Bungie's no different now. They've hired all these people, you know, fucking coming in. Let's do this. Let's do this. They have to make that money. As much money as they can. They have to squeeze as much coin from you as fucking humanly possible in order to make their fucking paycheck and meet their ends. Right? You know, go watch that video on Marty McDonald. I'll have the link again, once again in here. I know that Bungie fanboys aren't going to fucking look this shit up, dude. But if you're not a Bungie fanboy, you're just like me. You just started playing this game fucking, you know, because it was a fun game and you wanted a good game and you were disappointed with what you got and what's happening with it, go look up this video. Check it out. Listen to how their practices are run at Bungie. All right? I mean, if you're a fanboy, you're not going to watch this. You're going to click dislike, you're going to say some bullshit in the comment about me being salty over fucking gear, and that's the end of that, right? This isn't for you, motherfuckers. This isn't for you. You've already shown me your intelligence by paying fucking more than double for a game that someone else paid for and being shit on by a fucking incomplete game and still giving them more money, all right? Your fucking opinion means fuck all to me. You're going to defend it because it's just something you want to defend, right? So that's fine. This isn't for you. This isn't meant for you. This is meant for the people who, like me, got involved in something that was just completely out of our control. We had no control over this, you know. We didn't know. We didn't know what we were getting into. And, you know, once I saw what House of Wolves and fucking Dark Below was, that was the end of me paying for fucking anything from Bungie. That was the end. You get more content with a fucking Call of Duty fucking map pack, for Christ's sake. You do. People are going to say, no you don't, you just get fucking few maps. Yeah, but it only costs you fucking $10 half the time if you get it on a deal. And guess what? Those map packs end up being more fun than fucking anything fucking Destiny is giving you. At least you can play those map packs. I remember the Crucible fucking playlists. Though the fucking Dark Below came out, you couldn't even play in those fucking things until fucking House of Wolves, man. I swear to God, I never got any of those new levels. It was always the same fucking levels. Overwatch and blah on Earth, and then the other ones on fucking Mars, the shitty one on Mars, the one with the base in the middle. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. I don't care. I haven't played Destiny for days, right? For fucking days, dude. Because I'm done with that shit. Now they're doing microtransactions. Microtransactions, guys. They want your money. They want more of your money. They need more of your money, right? Don't give into this. And people are, and then you know how they said this wouldn't affect the game? That's bullshit, dude. My buddy Mike just told me today. That he was reading on Facebook about people that were kicked from groups unless they had a specific dance that you had to buy. If you didn't have that dance, this group wouldn't take you. And not just one group, several groups. They just wouldn't take you. I don't know why. I don't play the game, so I have no idea why that would even be a thing. But you lied, Bungie. Once again, you fucking lied. You said it wouldn't fucking change the game, but your fucking thing you didn't take into account is you can't make that fucking promise, Bungie. You're not the community. If the community decides that the only way they're going to let someone in their raid is if they own the fucking particular dance move or whatever to show that they're legit fucking hardcore Bungie fan, fucking Destiny playing motherfuckers, then you can't control that, Bungie. So that's a fucking promise that you can't keep. Just another promise in a long line of promises that Bungie will never be able to keep, right? They'll never be able to keep these promises. The ultimate fucking point of this video is don't spend any more money. Wait! I still love Destiny. I still want to play that game. I love the way that game plays. I love it. I don't fucking hate Destiny for the gameplay. Don't get me wrong, it's some of the funnest shooting I play. I still jones sometimes to get in there and fucking do a nightfall or something. But I'm not going to give them more money for that fucking right. I've already given them $90 fucking. That earns me the right to do a fucking nightfall. In my opinion, that earns me a right to do a fucking nightfall. Right? $90? Fuck them. No, don't give them any more of your money. You wait. You wait. And I promise you guys, I promise you, you wait this time next year. Even less time probably, but this time next year, you're going to be able to get everything that they release for the rest of this year. You're going to be able to get it for a fraction of the price that people are paying for it right now. A fraction. They might even give you all those emotes that are fucking in-game microtransaction, you know, the ones you buy with real in-game money. They might just give those to you as a fucking bonus for buying their game. Because if Bungie's taught us anything, they like to suck the newest dick to the party. Newest dick to the party, get in my mouth. I fucking love it. Right? Well, that's it. That's all I've got to say about these microtransactions. And fucking, that's how I feel, man. So if you don't like it, fuck off. Down click.